Hello students, welcome to online video lecture series of Artificial Intelligence and Intelligent System provided by St. Andrews Institute of Technology Management affiliated to Maharishi Dayanand University Rohtak, Haryana, approved by Government of India AICTE. I am Ms. Prithishree Patnaik, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science Engineering. In today's lecture will be continue a syllabus topic that is related to informed search that we will be discussing today about the A-star algorithm. In the previous lecture series we have already completed the greedy based algorithm, and that is under the part of informed search. So as we are saying about A-star algorithm, so what is this A-star algorithm will become in detail with this topic. So basically when we are talking about A-star algorithm, it is a part of searching algorithm using the heuristic method, and also this is one of the important topic in the searching criteria where it is helpful to solve all a complex problem, and also it come across with the searching technique where we are approaching to have more than one goal state. So we have solved many different kind of algorithm in the part of uninformed search also, like when you have studied about DFS, we have studied about the BFS algorithm, uniform cost searching algorithm, then we come to the iterative searching path, then iterative deepening method, or the find the depth first search technique. Then we come to the part of informed search where the basically the knowledge or the goal state is predefined to the user, or like predefined to the intelligent body or intelligent agent. The goal state already been defined in this case, and also we have been applicable to find out the best known method for the best search idea, and the most important thing is it is giving you a more optimal solution provider, and also it is avoiding like the path that is already been expensive, like uniform cost search. What is it showing that it is able to go with all the searching parameter, but also in between that it is that it need to be identify the best possible solutions that can be done and giving you a good optimal solution. The A-star algorithm is a part of informed search algorithm technique where the problem statement or the domain, where we say about the problem statement and domain or the knowledge is previously known, and it is also defined in the terms of heuristic value. Okay, so the overall the complete algorithm depend upon this particular equation only, that is f of n equal to g of n and h of n. As we say, this overall equation is very important, what has been seen to your screen, that is f of n is equal to g of n and h of n. The by the defining this equation, the complete algorithm depend upon this strategy only. What is g of n? That is, so far we have been come across the g of n is the actual cost from the starting node. Okay, this is the cost so far reaching starting from the node to up to the location n. And when we say h of n, this is the estimated cost. Okay, this is the estimated cost that will be charged, will be taken into consideration from n state to the goal state, or like from the node n to the goal state will be considered. This is the estimated cost. And when we say about g of n, this is about the starting node to the part from the start node to the nth location, that will be the actual cost to be considered in the location. And so far f of n will be the total cost that will be estimated with the path the complete goal estimation path. Okay, and this can be implemented by using the priority queue basis. We will be considered the priority queue here. The algorithm A-star or like A-star algorithm is also a combination features of uniform cost search as well as the greedy best first searching algorithm by complexity, by complex searching, which is be more fruitful for solving the complex searching algorithm, or like for solving a complex searching problem statement. And also the A-star searching is also able to find out the shortest path by using the heuristic function. The search algorithm expand less search tree and provide the optimal result. Okay, and moreover when we say about A-star, what is this A-star? A-star is nothing but this is the admissible heuristic. In the many books it has been mentioned about A-star. What is this A-star is been denoting here? That is the admissible heuristic will be considered here, that is going to helpful to go down with the part of overestimation and underestimation. Later on I'll in the last part of this, after solving an example, will come to a topic how the overestimation and underestimation can be done by considering the heuristic value. Let's say h of n is greater than or equal to h star n, or like h of n is greater than or equal to 0, or like say when we'll come across with the underestimation or overestimation where h of n is greater than h naught of n, will be come across with the with a theorem h of n that is admissible using the tree search problem. So here we are discussing more about the A star searching algorithm, which use also heuristic value as well as the cost to reach to the goal net, which is completely based upon the function with the equation that is f of n equal to g of n plus h of n, where we come across that f of n is the estimated total cost that will be providing the cheapest solution to reach to the goal state, and g of n will be the cost of estimation from the start node to the end position of the goal state, and the h of n is the heuristic value node that is been considered here. And one point need to be considered, that at every point, like at each point in the search space, only those nodes to be expanded which has to be the lowest value will be considered in the f of n, and the algorithm terminate at that particular position of time. Okay, so we'll take the example case here. Will be come across. Let's see, we have started with the same example. We are covering the route map of the Romania, and we are finding a distance between Arcad to Bucharest. So in the previous example also we come across with the part where we have using the greedy search algorithm, and we put to find out the best feasible solution which having a minimum cost value which is assigned to them by using the heuristic value. But here we will be consider the possibility by using the A star algorithm, it will continue to find the shortest goal path with having a minimum optimized solution. We have already assigned the heuristic value here. Let's say the Arcad node has been expanded, when we are added 3 more nodes to the frontier queue, and we are sorting them accordingly with the total cost, that is f of n equal to g of n and h of n, that will be calculated in the frontier queue initially. After expanding this node, previous class also have given that this can be done considering the two lists. Will be putting one part in the open list, and will be putting the node which is already expanded into the closed list. So when we are expanding these all things, we are putting the list that is to be open, that is in the part of frontier queue. This is Cebu, Trisura and Zrnot. These are the three locations that has been provided by extending the Arcad node. Further, after expansion of Cebu, we get to know that Arcad is the location, again we are reaching there. Okay, but note that when we are expanded the node once, and but still we are getting a frontier queue, because in the first expansion we get to know that Arcad is having a value 646, that is the initial heuristic value with this, and also after expanding with Cebu, now the heuristic value has been decreased to 366, or the like we come across with the heuristic value included of g of n plus h of n. This is giving like 646 is the part total value, and we continue with the expansion by having we reach to the part of this pretest when we are expanding Ricunia Vesia, that is a part we come across again Cebu is the condition, well we will be reaching down 553 will be the again heuristic value over there. So we keep on expanding. When we are expanded to Fagris, we find out the direction from Fagris, we reach to Bucharest also, but we are supposed to follow that part where we will be getting the minimum cost value or not. The algorithm doesn't going to stop until the expansion is still continuing, and also it has to be the part of expansion where we are expanding that particular node which is on the top of the frontier queue, because that is using with the first in first out possibility. So whichever the first node is available in the queue, we are going to expand that queue in this process. So now after expansion the finish, we could to find out the Bucharest is also the path which is located with Cebu, Fagris, and from Fagris Bucharest is available with the heuristic value. It has been mentioned, I think this is visible to you, where this value has been mentioned here like 450. And then when we are finding one more path from Arcad to Cebu, then we will be following from there to we reach down to this location Picunia and then we are find out one more route reaching to Bucharest which is having the minimum value of 418. So there can be feasible more than one goal state. So what we are saying that we have just found a better solution to Bucharest when we are expanded the value of Bucharest since it is on the top of the queue. Okay, finally the Bucharest location which has to be reached by following this path accurate to Cebu and Fagres, this is about the heuristic function value, that is f of n is 450, but later on we came to know that after more expansion here we are getting the value 418 which is the shortest value. Okay, so this is more optimal, like A star algorithm is the best solution algorithm we are considering till now, because it is going to give you the more optimized value in this case. Okay, so this is the path we have covered here. Okay, so it is going to give you the more accurate value in the consideration. So we'll come with the step of algorithm, steps, what all steps that are mostly give you a possible result. Let's say this algorithm can be covered with these steps. We'll be take one more example also. This is the previous example we have considered by using a graph, and we'll be consider one more example using the tree also. Okay, so what all steps that we are covering with this algorithm? Place the starting node in the open list as comparable same in the part that we have written in the phase of the part of greedy search algorithm. So here we will be continue with the algorithm steps for A star algorithm. So first of all, as we have already discussed the same step while studying the greedy based algorithm, same phenomena we will be using here. Place the starting node into the open list, the root node from where we are going to start with the searching criteria. Check if the open list is empty or not. If there is empty, then it will simply return back to the value of failure, or then it is going to terminate the searching part. That is the thing. If start node will be the goal node, then further expansion is not required, or further traversing is not required. Select a node from the open list which is having the smallest value of evolution. When we will be starting the expansion, we have already given a heuristic value as well as the cost value is already given. So we will be start expansion accordingly, which is going to return the value accurate and optimized way, and having a smallest value that will be in the part of expansion. So we will be putting that node into the open list, and the remaining nodes will be put into the closed list part. Expand the node n will be generating all the successor. If the node n, let's say, having a closed path, we have already pre-visited that, then it is simply the successor node will be expanded and remaining will be put into the closed value. If there is no such expansion required, then failure, and then return back to the situation. Else if the n is already in the open list and having further successor node, then we will be putting one node one after another node into the list, and also it is going to be the part attached to the value of reflect will be giving the lowest g star, like let's say that is g of n, that is the estimated value, and it will be returning a value to the solving algorithm. So let's have an example also. We'll be come later on about the advantages and disadvantages. So this is the graph basically, where this is the graph where we'll be considering with the example. Okay, in this example we'll be traversing the graph using the A star algorithm, that is having, this is the source node and this is the destination node, and these all are the path that has been connected. Here only I have been taken down a directional graph, and it is also weighted as the edges are been assigned with the weighted value, and the heuristic value is given in this particular list, that is, and will be using this function to calculate f of n for each state using the formula f of n equal to g of n and h of n, where g of n will be considered the cost to reach to any node from the start node, like g of n from start node s to a will be the g of n will be considered as 1, and the heuristic value given down to h of n for s node is 5. Similarly, heuristic value for a will be 3, and this value reaching down to the value that is g of n for node b will be 3, as we will be compiling these two cost 1 plus 2, that is going to be the 3 value. Simply how far we have been doing the same thing with the uniform cost also. The starting from the source node to destination node will be traversing out. So let's follow with the next part. So this is the actual node. We will be come across like initial state, as we say, we have been covering the distance directly from source node to goal node, where is having the g of n value is 10. Again we have been covering the goal node with the path, let's say SAC will be reaching to the goal state, and this is all the value that has been given down with the value of g of n, and simply we are covering with the different iteration. Initializing, when we will be starting with the s node, that is will be then open, and this heuristic value in the previous table it has been shown, that is 5, it is assigned here. In the first iteration we are expanding this node, we get to know we can go down directly to the value to the goal state by having the function value f of n is equal to 10, that is the complete value for the function part, but we will try to reach to the goal state with having the minimum cost, and also that can be more optimized value will be considering more part. In the second iteration we are expanding the node A, will be reached down to B and C. So the iteration can be written in this way also. We tends to A, like S to A we are reaching, where we are having the heuristic value as a 4. If we are directly reaching, then the total cost will be calculated as the value 10. Similarly, for the second iteration we are expanding the node, let's say A and B, we have the value that is 7, it has been estimated, the heuristic part, and directly if we are reaching to the goal state, then the value will be 10. In the third iteration we are expanding further, will be for traveling from S to A to B, D and then G. We are following one more path, that is S to A to C, A to D, then A to G. We are expanding the node in such a way that we will be taking one iteration that will be cover the path like S to A to C, then C to G. This is the path. So every estimation is giving as a value. In the fourth iteration we get to know the minimum value that is been covered, that we are as we are traveling with the path from S to A to C and C to 4 is the minimum cost, like say 1 plus 1 that is 2, 2 plus 4 that is 6 here. Okay, but when we are directly been covering the distance from S to G, this is the value 10 it has been given. Same way the other heuristic value is the best minimum feasible solution that we come across here is, that is 6. Another path, let's say we will be covering this distance, that is 1 plus 2 that is 3, 3 plus 5 that is going to be the 8 part, then we come 8 to 2 that is going to be 10. So the most minimum feasible cost that will be considered here, that is the cost value 6. So this some of the few points that need to be remembered also. A star algorithm will be written the path which is occurred first, and also will be discarded the remaining path when we will be considering the most feasible heuristic value, and the efficiency of algorithm is purely based upon the value of h of n. Okay, and completeness of this algorithm can be studied about the branching factor, that is how far we are making the algorithm more fruitful to the part of expansion of any of the node value. And further, this is the part of optimality, and we say that as the admissible property is also one of the important part, as we will be seeing here also will be considered with two things, that is the overestimation and underestimation. If you are talking, see, this is not that much difficult to understand how the heuristic value can be taken down or not. Simply we are having an assumption with us considering the underestimation and overestimation part. When we say h of n is less than equal to with the part of when we say h of n is less than equal to h star n, that is the underestimation part, and when we say about the overestimation part, that h of n is greater than equal to h star n, that is will be considered in the portion of a for overestimation. Simply for example, to a layman, let's say we are going to purchase a laptop for us. So what happened, we are estimating some price value with us, and we are going down to a shop. So when we say we reach to have an optimal value, suppose we have estimated the laptop we will be going to purchase with 30,000. When we went to shop number 1, there we could to find out the estimated value is we have taken 30, but the laptop is purchasing cost, it's showing 35,000 with all the assemble things to it, and then will be purchasing that laptop or not. Similarly, when we travel to second shop and we have taken estimation that with 20,000 we will be going down to purchase a laptop. So this is underestimation we are taking, where it is available in the market cost, that is having a 30,000 value. So dear students, this is all about the A-star algorithm. So I suggest students to go through with the video lectures, and notes will be provided to you, and this is one of the most important long question that you are going to face in the exam. Once more, go through with the steps of algorithm, try to solve the two graph which I have shown here, with the graph which of Romania which we are solving from the since last 1 or 2 3 lectures, and also one of the graph problem that just before we have solved in this video lecture also. So thank you so much for today's lecture.